working with an individual who is sharing about a trauma, a crisis, or a difficult moment that happened in their past or present, it can be confusing to know how to navigate through that conversation. I would suggest that there are 5 different types of questions which can help us work through and understand what it is that they're going through. These categories are not meant to be direct. Rather, I share them as 5 different ways that we can get to know their story and know how to proceed forward in the best way possible. The first one is fact-finding. This is just trying to figure out the who, the what, the when, the where, just understanding what really happened so we can grasp the story and know how to move forward and know what matters to the individual. This is especially important if we are mandated reporters and we're trying to determine whether or not we have to legally act. Besides that, we just want to have a good grasp on the pain that someone is going through. Number 2 is determining the difference. And what I mean by that is when someone is sharing something that happened to them or a painful environment that they're currently in, and you're trying to figure out what to do to move forward, you need to discover how it's affecting them. And if you can determine the difference, meaning how was life before and how is it now? Like, what is it that has shifted your mindset, your belief, your values, how you see yourself because of this situation? We're starting to go below the surface and figuring out how much the situation really has affected them. The third thing is discovering emotion. Asking them how they feel. Are you angry? Are you depressed? Are you feeling this? Are you feeling that? Like getting into what are some of the core turmoil points inside of your life. This also gives someone an outlet to breathe and just to emote and to let things out and letting them know it's a safe place to do that in, because emotion is welcome here and it's okay to let it out so we can navigate through it. The fourth thing that you're going to want to do is understand previous searches, meaning figure out what is it that they've already done to try to get help. Now, you might be the first person that they've talked to about this situation, and there may be nothing in their background. However, some people will approach someone new hoping that they get a better result than the last person that they shared with. What we don't want to do is frustrate someone and make them feel as if we're going to treat them the same way as somebody else. You don't want to re-give or regurgitate the same advice that someone else did that didn't work. And so understanding, hey, what have you done? Like, what have you tried before that hasn't worked? It's going to let you know, number one, how far they are in their journey, but then also some of the roadblocks that they've come up under and what unique circumstances hold them back from being able to get the help that they're looking for. And lastly, ask them, what now? Maybe not directly, but it's important to find out, what are you hoping will happen in the future? What do you want to happen? When we understand desire, we get to see the future that somebody envisions for themselves or what peace will look like for them. These are all very important things. So we can really lean into their world and then figure out how we can find them the best resources, the best tools, and the best help that's out there.